Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the United Shapes transmission. Now if you're thinking of picking one of these up, we do have affiliate links down in the description below for this and any other product mentioned in this video. Or if you're going to your local shop, go in, slap them a high five and say we sent you. This board features good old-fashioned traditional camber. So from contact point to contact point, you have that arc of traditional camber. That's going to give you all the load, pop, snap, and drive out of this board. This board is available in 154 and 159. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a day that was mostly bluebird. You had average to warmer temps. It was firm and fast to brick in spots with it slightly softening up mid-mountain, and then there was a little bit of slush on the lower mountain. The corduroy was perfect, and I used my Rome Black Label bindings in my K2 Thraxis boots. Holy crap, this thing is stiff. I mean, it's a plank. Like, it's stiff, and it's directional in its shape and its flex, so you get a little bit more play in the nose. And then right after the contact point, it just progressively stiffens back up to the tail. That torsional flex, it's the same. You're not really ankle steering this. You're more or less leveraging it onto your edge, whether you're going toe or heel. Now, when it comes to stability, this thing is damp yet lively. Any chatter you get in the nose is killed off by the time it hits that front contact point. You're not feeling that underfoot. You get into rutted out terrain, the only reason you're getting bucked around is because you're skipping across the top too fast. This thing absorbs chatter, it dissipates it, and then it gives you this smooth, stable, damp ride. This thing is like a scalpel through flesh when you're in chunder. It just cuts right through it and doesn't buck you. That line is perfect. Holy crap, you're gonna get a workout loading the camber up on this board if you need to pop, and the only reason you're gonna pop is because something is in your path and you need to get over it. It's not popping you forward, it's popping you up just to get over it and land and get back on your way. It takes a lot of effort to load that camber up, and even when you roll back on the tail aggressively, you're not getting monstrous boost. It's literally enough to get you up over something in your path. If it's something bigger in your path, you're probably gonna end up sucking your knees up. Be aware of this. All right, we're about halfway through this review. Why don't you go down, give it a thumbs up, you know you want to. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the programming we've got coming out for you. Oh God, no, it's carving board. What the hell are you thinking? Stop. I know one of you is like, but I want to carve and butter it. No, you're gonna go carve, that's it. That's all you do with this. This is where this board shines. This is what this board is made for. And if you know what you're doing, you're gonna have a good time. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. The one thing I would say is set your stance a little more forward on this. If you're running reference or back, it puts it in the back seat, it gets a little hooky. If you move it forward, you can engage it off the nose easier, and then it really changes the dynamic of how this is gonna carve. You do need a lot of space for this thing. So a tight run that's very crowded is gonna suck ass. I'm not gonna lie. But if you've got the speed and you got the space, you're gonna have a good time. That torsional flex is like non-existent. So leveraging this on edge at slower speeds is a workout. Once again, this goes back to needing more speed and more space. But when it's wide open, you can lay this thing out, really aggressively carve, drive into it, and really push this thing to its limit. It will lay trenches. This thing is an absolute blast. As I previously said, in chop and chunder, it cuts through everything, so you don't have to worry about it. This thing is like a missile. It's not gonna stop unless you want it to, and it's gonna get through everything in its path until it can detonate. If you get that reference. Hopefully you do. Rider in mind, this is 100% for the hard carving free ride guy, someone that just wants to go be a corduroy killer. Like what we're doing over here? Want to support us further? Swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. This is not a board for me. I know that it's too much work, but for someone that really wants to aggressively carve, this isn't a bad option. The only thing that was weird was the fact that it rode better putting my bindings more forward on it. It changed that dynamic, it put it to where you want it to be. And that's not a deal breaker for me because I had a blast on this thing, like just laying trenches. But it was a workout. I mean, I felt it at the end of the day. There's just a lot of rigidity in this, and it's in a very, very aggressive ride. Comparable boards: the Nitro Pantera, the Nidecker, Blade Plus, the Ride Peaceseeker. Binding recommendations: the Rome Katana Full Wrap, the Union Atlas Pro, the Ride A10. All right, this has been my review of the United Shapes transmission. If you're not feeling this, go watch one of our other videos. We have so many. And if you are feeling this, cool. Stoked you liked it.